Investors are meet in London on Tuesday to solve the destiny of domestic consumer goods gigantic Steinhoff. The company owns 6,500 retailer point of sale in 30 countries, consisting the UK's Poundland and furnishings chains Bensons and Harveys. Following revelations of account irregularities, Steinhoffs shares compressed and management team obedient. Currently, shareholders must solve if to hold Steinhoff on water or sale off holdings to compensate several cash. One man in the Searchlight is Christo Wiese, Steinhoff's ex-Armchair and its greatest stockholder. Same's one of Southward Africa's richest businessmen, and one of its largest respectable, in a repute for possessing thing of a Midas concern. Mr. Wiese holds a share in invest company Bright SE, that is a most stockholder in few some UK business community consisting Maiden Busy and Vogue retail dealer New C. But with the fracas founded over the monthly, the drop in the importance of his investment has grated out a big piece of his net cost. Mr. Wiese was equipped president of Steinhoff in 2016 and had been a executive board term with 2013. But Mr. Wiese obedient of his position recent 1 week to easy concerns on probable discord of concern among Creature President Time as well Creature Steinhoff's largest stockholder. His child, Jacob, as well stepped downward of the executive board. Christo Wiese holds a 22% share in the company, a keeping how came of the selling of his clothes retail dealer Pepker to Steinhoff in 2014 for a conjunction of cash money and shares. Mr. Wiese begun Pepker in 1965 but is top named for expansion southward African grocery circuit ShopRite of fair 6 shops in the 1970s to hundreds of shops through the mainland. The 76-year-old was as well instrument in lathe Steinhoff in a world domestic retail dealer of its lowly cradle marketing inexpensive furnishings imported of communistic East Europe countries. Steinhoff owns 3 UK firms, rebate retail dealer Poundland, and furnishings chains Benson for Beds and Harveys. The Southward African magnate as well holds considerable interests in invest business Bright SE, that has a control share in 3 some UK business community, Superstore Iceland, Suitability Team Maiden Busy and Vogue retail dealer New C. Which is the fracas. Steinhoff has been by inquiry for suspected account scam by the country attorney in Oldenburg, Germany, with 2015, the year it list on the Frankfurt Stockpile Marketplace. Prosecutorial say 4 persons present and X-link are by the Searchlight. The company has previous told the inquiry is looking in if rental income were ordered correctly and taxed profits were properly proclaimed. On December 5, Marcus just obedient as Steinhoff's head execution and the company told it would be launch a censor in account irregularities. Its stake cost later bring down 63% in one date. On December 7, auditors Deloitte told it wouldn't mark off on the business's newest results, motive Steinhoff to declare it would requirement to state again its finance accounts for 2016 as they could no much longer be relied on. The fracas has induced few nameless banks to sell 98.4 millionth Steinhoff shares they utilized as safety versus a euro lending to Mr. Wiese to foundation his buy of further shares in 2016. That has diminished his full share in the business. Several red flags had been grown on Steinhoff's account practices in the history. In 2007, a paper by analysts at JP Morgan Pursuit told Steinhoff's accounts lacked major data on its source of income. But he's reasoned how Mr. Wiese's burning repute in the industry society helping to staff off concerns on the business's finance public health. But investors now scramble to solve if to supporting Steinhoff, or disassemble it, Mr. Wiese's repute has undertaken a indentation. Steinhoff owes creditors as lot as $21 billion, pound, and few world banks are cladding the perspective of significant losses. The company is as well in negotiations in its tertiary largest depositor, the Social Invest Corporate, Film, that is Africa's greatest foundation officer and administrates Southward Africa's by the government pensions. The retirement schemes of millions of Southward Africans are on the link, but the PIC insists it remnant financially wholesome since of its diverse environment. To easy concerns on its finance sustainability and compensate capacity losses, Steinhoff has put €1 billion of holdings up for selling. It is as well according to reports examining marketing its stakes in PSG Team and Cap Industry, cost $. In supplement, the company's affiliate Steinhoff Africa retailer says he's preparation to return $. It owes to the parental business, which could occur to UK business community struck by the fracas. Via Mr. Wiese's stakes in Steinhoff and Brait SE, a quantity of UK firms may be vulnerable. Shares in Brait SE include moistened in latter weeks, but not as dramatically as Steinhoffs. I believe these business communities stay on his own and trading sensibly sturdily. The just effect has to do in marketplace mood, says retailer analysis Richard Hyman. He adds, stockpile markets are not renowned for his rational. I'm not in any way proverb the is a tempest in a teacup. I'm proverb the is thing in a brewing teapot and not one knows rather certainly which it is still.